Alright, so back therapy exercise. You've hurt your back, you've strained your back. There's a lot of stretches and movements that you can use, a lot of things, tools if you have them, or when you come in before your workout to use these things to help you get a little bit better. I will start with the basic foam roller. If you have any back issues, one of the first things you want to do is to help loosen up that tissue. And so we're just rolling over the muscle back and forth wherever you may feel that you need it, leaning left or right for that back issue. A lot of times it is lower, so you can come a little bit lower. It hurts a little bit more at the bottom. As you can see, if I go far, my body already kind of starts to shake a little bit. That's okay. So apply the pressure we need to. Start to get the tissue a little bit loosened up with here. Sometimes if it's really kind of like closer to your hip, and it's likely going to be pain that's associated to your glutes being tight. Your glutes get tight, they're going to pull on some of the lower back muscles. You'll have that strain. So if it's, like I said, if it's a little bit below the waist or by the waistline, it's likely going to be some glutes involved. So you can use either of the balls depending on which one you want. Small one gives you a lot more pressure. I would just take the ball, position it right in the middle of the meat of my glute, sit into it, and roll around back and forth wherever it hurts. And then I just want to kind of like hold it, let myself sink into it to kind of help relax that muscle. Back and forth, do a few circles, move it wherever I may need to as far as getting in there. So this one will disperse the pressure a little bit more, so it's a little bit less pain. So as far as pressure and getting that a little bit going, the muscle relaxed, you can use any of those. After you release some of that pressure, the next part is going to be range of motion or flexibility, the stretching aspect of it. One good one to kind of start going is seeing where your movement is by doing some yoga moves here, sitting into it. A lot of times when you strain your back, this is going to be one of the most comfortable positions here. From here, I'll have you scoot forward all the way through, see what you can do, and then arch up, keeping your low back down. You might feel a little bit difficult, except depending on the severity of your pain. Each one of these might hurt a little bit more than the other. From there, you're going to move up to a high arch, getting that stretch. You want to hold it for 3 to 5 seconds, and then from there, you want to lower it back down. Yet again, another 3 to 5 seconds. From there, you're going to return back to your start position, leaning back. Okay? You can transition through this movement any way that you like, pausing it for 3 to 5 or 8 to 10 seconds, whatever works for you, and then do a few rounds of that, anywhere from 8 to 10 run-throughs before moving on to the next exercise. Another one you can do for range of motion to kind of help start stretching the back out is getting in all fours, legs apart for balance, wrist underneath your shoulder. You're going to take that arm, reach across, and then slowly lower your shoulder down, feeling the stretch all in that lats. All down there, right here. You don't want to come in here and rest. No, stay up here, feel the stretch, hold it, 10, 15 seconds, up, switch sides, reaching across, and lowering the shoulder. It looks like this on this side, and then boom. Showing you from this angle here. Legs are apart, everything's in line. Stretching, dropping the shoulder wherever my hand was is where I'm going to kind of reach to kind of get that stretch. Holding that for the time specified, 10 to 20 seconds. Doing the other side. Another great one is resting down. These are called scorpions. Hands on your chin on your hands. You're going to raise your leg up, bend it, and then try to reach. If you cannot go any further, that's fine. Just go whatever range allows you to keep that motion going. Over and back. As you get more flexible and or your back gets a little bit looser, you'll be able to go a little bit further and further. The goal is to get this range here. Body stays down, and then you're getting that full range. Up, bend, and then reach. Tap. Keep alternating. Just like that. One of the best ones for low back range of motion. Another one that I like to do whenever I strain my back would be to hold it at a 90-degree angle and then just raise my heel up to the sky and bring it right back down. Be conscious that you're not raising your leg out to the side and across the body. Nope, just straight up and then right back down. It's a very small movement, lifting your thighs off the ground. You're gonna squeeze your glutes, work the glutes, stretch your hip flexors, just up and down, very small movements, just like that. Okay? So between those glute lifts there like that and the scorpions, okay, tabletop one arm drops, the yoga moves, these are all stretches and things that you can do as far as therapy for your back. And to wrap it up, you can also do Swiss ball, sit on it to where you can grab your ankles, make sure you have good width for balance. From here you'll lay back, step your feet out, and get that stretch. Hold 10 to 20 seconds, whatever works for you. After that, you will step in a little bit. From here, you will come up slowly and go right back down to grabbing that ankle to get that second part of that stretch. So, any of these are going to help you. I hope they help alleviate any pains that you have are related to low back injuries.